surf, I'm surfing advanced turns right, and then I'm surfing advanced left, and it is my first time surfing a barrel mode at Urban Surf since my concussion, so I'm very excited. I've got my helmet with me and I was kind of just waiting for my helmet basically, and then I went to the Mentawais and got a couple of barrels there, and now I'm feeling confident for the wave pool. It's funny, I feel more confident getting barreled in the ocean than I do in the wave pool. But that's fine, I just need to conquer my fears today, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going down by myself. Let's get ready and pack the car. So I'm just quickly switching over fins. I have my fins in my step up at the moment, so I'm just popping them in my other board for the wave pool. I'm going to be riding my Mary Jane in the 511. No, this is 5.9 from Abraham Road.
Not making the same mistake as last time. Popping this bad boy on. I just got in for my second session. I didn't really get barreled on any, but I gave it a go. It was super fun. It's a pretty cool little spot. So there's a cafe, a rip curl shop, and I think there's like some room where you can do surf lessons and like go and review footage and get tips and stuff. But yeah, it's so much fun. There's heaps of umbrellas like this that I'm sitting under and things that you can reserve at the back there. So that's super fun. And this is the view right now, just watching the surf. I think it's like an intermediate session right now. And I'm actually gonna head home, pack up and go home because I'm tired and I need a nap before I start work. Alright you guys, I just got back home. Urban surf literally made my day today. That was so bloody fun. I'm just about to go through the footage and yeah, I can't wipe the smile off my face. It was so fun. So I'm just gonna quickly do this and then I have to head to work to teach Pilates, Reformer Pilates, and then I've got a really early start tomorrow morning for mat Pilates. So yeah, I'm working till like 8:30 tonight, so very early start. Like what time did I get up? 4:20 I got up, and I probably won't go to bed realistically until like 9:30, 10 o'clock sort of thing. But I won't be home until, gosh, I won't be home until 9. So yeah, big day. But I'm just gonna go through this footage and then plan my classes just so that I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow. Alright, let's do this. And I also just wanted to talk about some differences between Sydney and Melbourne urban surf for you guys. So Melbourne is very different to Sydney. The wave is a little bit different, but not by much really. You can't really notice it. Like both are super fun. You're gonna have as much fun as at both. So the main differences though would be more like on the land. It's very different. So Melbourne has the Three Blue Ducks as their restaurant, which I miss. I don't know why Sydney didn't do the Three Blue Ducks. Maybe space, they just couldn't quite get it, or maybe Three Blue Ducks didn't want to collaborate with them on Sydney. I don't know, but the cafe at Sydney is mediocre. I don't buy food from there. I don't like it. But I'm very picky with my food, so take that with a grain of salt, because I am probably the world's fussiest person when it comes to food, and I have a lot of dietary requirements and because of the parasites and all of that. So take that with a grain of salt. What other things? Oh, at Sydney, I prefer Melbourne because they have the hot tubs, whereas Sydney has just one big, like super big heated pool, which is a cool concept, except for the fact that it's lukewarm. So when you hop in it in the middle of winter, it's not really heated. Like it's like lukewarm, if that. It's a bit warmer than the water you surf in. So that's a bit of a bummer. I wish they put the hot tubs at Sydney, but the heated pool is better than nothing. So, and it is fun that it's like a big pool. It's better for summer and like the warmer months. I will say that, like Melbourne, I guess they probably wanted to try something new or like something different to Melbourne with that, because I would imagine the hot tubs in the middle of summer at Melbourne are too hot. They probably don't even heat them up. And they probably thought, oh, it'd be sick to have like a big pool that everyone can jump in. So I understand why they probably wanted to try something new, but the hot tubs are definitely better, in my opinion. I don't know, that's just me. I prefer the hot tubs. What else is different? Oh, at Melbourne, they've got like big sheltered rooms. I think like 5 of them maybe. At Sydney they have tiny sheltered spaces that aren't fully sheltered, because I think if the wind was howling and if it was raining and super windy, I think it would blow the wind in, whereas at Melbourne it's a little bit more protected. However, the space at Sydney is smaller, so I guess they kind of had to, they've done what they can do there. So yeah, but I would just imagine on those real windy and rainy days, it probably wouldn't be that pleasant at Sydney if you're going to be there like for a few hours. Look, to be honest, if you're just passing through doing one session or something, it's not going to be that big of a deal. You can leave your bags in the bathrooms. But yeah, it's more if you're setting up for the day. I would say Melbourne is overall a better setup than Sydney, but Sydney's still great. That would be my personal opinion and view on it. I went there by myself today for the first time, and honestly that was super fun. On the right hand I actually saw a guy, shout out to Geordie Lawler, who I used to compete with. So that was fun running into him and his coach Maddie, and I met someone who's like got we know mutual people, so that was funny. And then this kid on the left, I think he would have been like 14 or 15, and me and him were just talking because we were both crapping ourselves for the barrel mode. So that was really fun. He was like, I've never done this before, and I was like, I've done this, but I didn't tell him that I got knocked out and concussed for 3 months. I was like, oh, we'll be okay, we'll be fine. And I was like, you know, they've got helmets in there, right? And he was like, yeah, I considered getting one, but I don't know, I don't want to run in. And I was like, oh, it won't take that long, you should just run in. And he was like, nah, I'll be fine. And he actually got so flogged on one, but he was fine. So he said that he did hit the bottom, but it was like not his head, obviously. Thank God for that. So shout out to that kid. I never got his name, but he kept me great company out there. And it was just, kids are just so awesome because they're so like, they're just so like energetic and like bring out the little kid in you. So yeah, that was fun. Anyway, I'm gonna get into this. It's 10 to 3. I'm gonna plan some classes, finish my coffee, and then we are gonna go teach Pilates and go for a little sunset swim.